Hey, this is Dr. Milico, and I'm going to show you some paper formatting and APA stuff when you guys are figuring all this out. Please excuse the background noise. My kids are taking a bath and having a blast. So on your title page, you want to have a running head. And this is going to show up as you see at the top of the page here. And here it shows up on all the pages. So you don't want this as like the first line of your main page. You want it in the header. So you go to View, Header, Footer, and it pops up right here. Now notice APA style that only the R in running head is capitalized, followed by a colon. There we go. And this is a portion, a little like abbreviation of my title. My entire title is Stop the Yelling, a Functional Exploration to Better Pet Parenting. But putting all that up here is just nonsense. So here I just have Stop the Yelling. You also want a page number. To do this, don't press tab, 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 tab and have the page number, because then your page number is not going to be consecutive on the next page. What you want to do, after you type in your header, close it out, you insert page number. You want it at the top of the page, you want it on the right, and then you click OK. So there's your page number. For your title, you have your title. I have 2 lines because I have a colon. Usually all my titles are like that. Something that's fun and then something that's behavioral. You have your name. You have your university affiliation. And I like to include the date of submission or the date of when it's due. And then down here is extra information. So you're likely in multiple classes and your professor is likely teaching multiple classes. So adding in this extra information just in case the paper gets lost somewhere in a random file will help. So submit it for the fulfillment of your class number, your course number, and what assignment is it, like week, whatever. And then the professor's name. Now, instead of hitting enter 20 million times, you hit enter once. And you're at the next line. Oh, and all of this is centered, as you can tell. Then you go insert, here let me zoom out. Insert, break, page, and it's going to take you to a clean page now. So now you're going to start your abstract. If you were right here and you didn't do the page break, then if I were to come in and edit your title page, then that's going to play around with the formatting of your abstract and all the subsequent pages, and you don't want that. So abstract, centered, abstract. Here you want 150 to 250 words. If you have any citations, include them in your abstract. And this is a summary of your paper. Report what was found, what were, just like brief sentences. What were some results? What did data indicated? Blah, blah, blah. Remember, you're writing in past tense. And you also want to set the stage a bit in your abstract. Don't say, I will be discussing, well, 1, you don't want to write in first person. But 2, you're not writing in future tense because you already wrote the paper. And so just tell me what you are discussing in this, in the abstract. Don't set the stage of, I'm going to talk about this, and then provide no information in your abstract. Then, again, right here, you want to insert page break. Again, don't hit enter 20 times. And then you get to the top of the next page. Here's your title, and then you begin your introduction. Introduction sets the stage or the problem that you are going to investigate. Then you have a level 2 header that's bolded to the left with only the significant words are capitalized. And then on the next line you begin your content for that section. Your level 1 header is going to be centered, bolded with the first letter capitalized. And then level 2 header. And then the next line, your content. And it's just going to go, 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 go. And then you get to your references page. So when you're done, again, your references should be on its own separate page. So you're going to do another page break. When you're all done with your body, it's going to bring you to a fresh page, references, centered, and then type your references. You're going to alphabetize them according to the first author's last name. Let's blow this up a little bit. Followed by a period, then a comma. Make sure to include an ampersand, not the word and. The date is in parentheses with a period. The title of a journal article should be, the only word that should be capitalized is the first word in the title. This is an abbreviation, so that's why that's capitalized, or an acronym, I should say. So the first, so really we're looking at this as if this was, parenting the behavioral way, then that's how the title should be represented in your reference section. Your journal, I just made all this stuff up. Your journal is, every word is capitalized, except if it has like an article such as and, the, of, and it's in the middle of the title. The issue number is italicized, but the volume number is not, and the volume number is in parentheses. Make sure to include the volume number, not separated by a comma, and then the page numbers of the article followed by a period. And now APA has the DOI stuff. I just didn't include that, and you just paste that in there. You have a title of a book to represent the authors in the same way. However, the title of the book is italicized except for the addition portion. Only the first letter is capitalized. The first word is capitalized, I should say. All the other words are not. Once you get to the addition, there's a comma after the title, and then the addition is not italicized. It's in parentheses with the number of the addition, followed by ED and a period. Make sure to include the city and state of where it was published, followed by a colon, and the publishing company. Now, as you can see here, you have your paragraphs are indented. But here you want to begin your references at the beginning of the line. Don't indent this. When you finally type in all of your references, and they're all to the left, right? There's no indenting. Then highlight them all. And then, here, I'll show you. Then you want to move this bottom one over to the 1/2 inch. Move the top one back to the beginning, and bam! All of them are now formatted. Don't press space a million times. If you find that you have to, if you're pressing space, you're doing something wrong. Your formatting is going to be horrible. So there's usually a little trick for that. So for your references, your first line should be all the way to the left. Your second and subsequent lines, like if this was a really long title and I had 3 lines, then the third one too would also be indented. So I hope that provides you with a little bit of the tip on how to set up your papers. And then following references is like any figures that you may have. Make sure you label the figures, you have figure captions, you have an entire page for figures. And again, that would be a page break, not enter 20 times. All right.